Hello and welcome to the Virtual Slate overview video. In today's video, we will be discussing the basics of Virtual Slate. We'll talk about site navigation, the dashboard page, the admin dashboard, theme design and branding, user and course management, and the reports available at the site and course levels. Let's begin by talking about site navigation. Upon logging into the LMS, users will be directed to the dashboard page. This is the default page that all authenticated users are directed to. The dashboard page can be customized by users and their administrators, which we will talk about further in detail in this video. The first form of navigation worth discussing is the left-hand nav drawer. This can be toggled, expanded, and collapsed via the toggle button in the top left corner. The nav drawer contains menu options relevant to the page that you're currently viewing. The site administrators will also have an additional setting called the admin dashboard, which we will discuss further on in this video. The next form of navigation worth discussing is the top right profile drop-down menu. This menu allows users to quickly navigate to their dashboard page, view their profile, access their grades, view their messages, set their preferences, and log out. Furthermore, the top navbar also displays any notifications and messages that have been sent to this user. The last form of navigation that we'll be discussing are the breadcrumbs. The breadcrumbs can be found under the page heading for the page that you're currently viewing. The breadcrumbs make it easy for users to quickly navigate around your site and around page content such as the course pages and activity setting pages. Now let's take a look at the dashboard page. Users can edit their dashboard page by clicking the Customize This Page button located in the top right corner of their dashboard. They can click the Add a Block option located in the nav drawer and select the block that they wish to add to their dashboard page. The block will automatically be added to the bottom of the user's dashboard page, and they can reposition, configure, and delete the block to their preferences. Once they're satisfied with their changes, they can click the Stop Customizing This Page button located in the top right corner. It's important to mention that the Moodle/my:/manage blocks capability must be allowed for the authenticated user role in order for users to be able to edit their dashboard pages. Now let's take a look at the admin dashboard. The admin dashboard option will be located in the left nav drawer for site administrators. On this page, site administrators have the ability to manage and view reports, conduct user management, conduct course management, manage the theme design of their site, and view additional settings such as managing the plugins and accessing the Moodle Legacy Site Administration menu. With the Site Administration menu, it can often be hard to find the relevant page that site administrators are looking for. What we've done with the admin dashboard is we've taken the commonly accessed Moodle Site Administrator pages and bundled them into one page, making it easier for site administrators to run their Virtual Slate sites. Now let's talk about theme design. In the theme design section, administrators have the ability to manage various aspects of their site relating to the appearance and branding. In this section, they can manage things such as the login background image, the logos used across the site, the colors used across the site, any slider images that the administrator wishes to add. They can also manage the social media and links located in the footer of the site, and set up additional menu options and icons that can also be specific to a user's cohort. Furthermore, cohort logos and sliders can also be added to add custom branding specific to each cohort. The default dashboard page can also be edited for all users across the site in this section. If you're familiar with CSS and JavaScript, get creative and add some custom JavaScript and CSS in the Custom Elements section. You can also manage the email footer and header text associated with Virtual Slate emails that are sent out, and add a custom menu pop-up option that can be displayed to users upon logging in. Now we'll move our discussion forward by talking about user management. On the admin dashboard, under the user management section, administrators can click the Add a New User option and provide the required user fields such as the username, the user password, the first and last name, and the user's email address. The password can be chosen to be generated by Moodle and automatically to be notified to the user, or a manual password can be provided as we've done in the video. When you're satisfied with your changes, you can click the Create User button to create the new user account. You'll be automatically redirected to the Browse List of Users page. You can also access this page by navigating to the Admin Dashboard and clicking the View All Users option under the User Management section. We'll provide a quick filter for our test user to verify that their account was successfully created within the system. In addition, administrators also have the option to upload user accounts to their LMS. An example CSV file is provided for them to populate with user information to be uploaded. Furthermore, the cohorts and the cohort automation rules can also be managed in this section, allowing administrators to manage the cohorts and automatically assign users to them and assign users to groups using cohort automation. Bulk user actions can also be performed in this section, allowing administrators to perform repetitive tasks that require multiple user accounts. Administrators also have the ability to manage the unique access codes, which are used to enroll users onto the site and within courses. They can also manage the teams and assign team managers and team members to teams within this section. Now let's move forward by talking about course management. Under the Course Management section, new courses can be created via the Add a New Course option. You can also create new courses via the Manage Courses and Categories option. Clicking the Manage Courses and Categories option and clicking the Create a New Category button allows you to create a new course category. We'll define this course category at the top level and give this category a name and proceed forward. On the Manage Courses and Categories page, with our category selected, we can click the Create a New Course button to create a new course within this selected category. We'll go ahead and provide the required fields, which are the course full name and the course short name. You'll notice that the Computer Science category is pre-selected. You're welcome to set the additional course settings to your preference. You can refer to the Moodle documentation if you require any help with any of the course settings. When you're satisfied with your changes, you can click the Save and Return button to navigate back to the Manage Courses and Categories page, or click the Save and Display button to navigate to the course. On the Manage Courses and Categories page, administrators can manage the categories and the courses within them. They have the ability to edit courses and categories and hide them from users and delete them from the system entirely. They can also restore courses and backup courses. Navigating back to the Admin Dashboard page, if we click the View All Courses option under the Course Management section, we can quickly filter for our course in the list of courses. On this page, administrators can perform quick actions such as viewing a list of enrolled users, viewing the course, and providing a course cover image. We'll navigate into our test course and we'll turn editing mode on and add a few test activities for users to complete. We'll ensure that completion tracking is enabled at the course level to ensure that courses can be marked complete for users. To this test course, if we edit the announcement activity that's added by default, you'll notice that there are various settings associated with it. Each activity and resource within Moodle will have its own settings associated with it. For the sake of time, for this video, we won't discuss these settings in detail. Each setting will have a restrict access and activity completion setting associated with it. Activities can be restricted based on date, grade, user profile fields, or restriction sets. Each activity will also have its own activity completion criteria associated with it. In our test course, we'll go ahead and add an additional page activity. We'll start off by giving the page activity the name and a sample page content. We'll go ahead and restrict access to this page activity based on the completion of the announcement activity before it. This activity will now be restricted to users unless they complete the announcement activity. We'll also set the activity completion to automatically mark the activity complete for the user when they view the page. Now that we've created our course content, let's go ahead and define the course completion criteria. On the course completion criteria page, you'll notice that there are various conditions for you to select from. For the simplicity of this video, we'll define that this course will be marked complete for the user upon the completion of the announcement and page activities. We'll navigate to the participants page for this course, and we'll go ahead and enroll that test user that we created previously in this video. We'll click the Enroll Users button and search for our user either by their username or their email address. You can select the role. We'll assign the student role to this user and enroll them into our test course. We'll log in as the user that we just enrolled into the test course. You'll notice the addition of the course on their dashboard and within their nav drawer. Let's go ahead and navigate into the course that we just created. You'll notice that the page activity has been restricted because the announcement activity has not been yet manually marked complete by the user. Upon the completion of the announcement activity, the page activity becomes visible. Viewing the page activity and navigating back to the course page will successfully indicate the completion of the 2 required course activities. The course will now be marked complete for the user on their dashboard page. It is important to mention that the course completion can sometimes take a few minutes to register, as a Moodle scheduled task is responsible in the backend to calculate user completions within courses. Let's finish our video discussion by talking about reports. We'll begin by talking about course level reports. These can be accessed from the course page by selecting the drop-down menu and selecting the More option located in the top right of the course page. On the course administration page, you can select the Reports tab to view the course-related reports specific to this course. We'll begin by talking about the course completion report. This report outlines the data based on the course completion criteria defined earlier. It's a quick way for administrators to view the completion of courses by enrolled users. The next report that we will discuss is the Activity Completion Report. This report outlines all activities within the course that have activity completion defined. Administrators can choose to override the activity completion status for users if they prefer. Another course report worth mentioning are the live logs and the course logs. These reports give insight to administrators and teachers about the events that occur within specific courses. The report data associated with these reports can be filtered based on participants, dates, activities, actions, sources, and events. Now let's explore the site-level reports available to site administrators. Navigating to the admin dashboard page and viewing the Reports section displays the Virtual Slate reports. The Overview report provides general information on user activity, course completions, most active courses, and users. The User report displays the total number of users on the site, the number of active users, and the number of courses and users added this month. Administrators can also view charts that are based on user's city and authentication type. This page will also display the most active users on the site. The Courses Report tab displays the total number of course categories, courses, and course modules on the site. It will also display a number of users enrolled in courses. The top 5 courses based on enrollment and completion charts can also be viewed by administrators. This report will also display the most active and inactive courses on the site as well. Administrators also have the ability to access the advanced reports. The advanced reports are pre-configured reports that we've put together for administrators to view. For example, the Learning Path Completion Report will display the completion status for all the learning pathways on your site, and this report can be filtered based on a specific learning pathway or a user. Thank you for watching the Virtual Slate overview video. We hope that you now have a better understanding of the Virtual Slate framework.